Hello, my name is Tanya, and today I will present to you a learning module called Negotiation, Marketing and Sales Promotion in International Business. The module will help you improve your international entrepreneurial skills, especially in the world as it is today. International export managers must be prepared to provide their global sales force with the necessary skills to ensure successful sales. Two elements are crucial for that: communication and confident negotiation skills. The interpersonal communication process impacts the success of relationship between the salesperson and their prospective customers, as negotiations are a strategic discussion that resolves an issue in a way that both parties find acceptable. In this module, we are going to present how to manage and develop international personal communication and negotiation in sales. The following module is articulated as follows: communication and negotiation. This part is further divided into subsectors that are negotiation process and negotiation strategy. They include the basic approach to your negotiations. We will then continue with a brief overview of marketing and will finish with the promotion. More emphasis, however, will be put on the main features of negotiations. Let's first start with a brief reminder of good communication skills, which are essential in international negotiations. The basic rules are: I look my interlocutor in the eye, and I maintain eye contact. I speak in the right tone and at the right speed. I speak clearly and distinctly. I adjust the volume to the interlocutor and the circumstances. Listening. I avoid over-technical terms if I explain them properly. I use the word you, yours, for you, and similar. Negotiations are a method by which people settle differences, and they are the most complex process of business communication. Negotiations are a process where compromise or agreement is reached while avoiding argument and dispute. The principles of fairness, seeking mutual benefits, and maintaining a relationship are key to a successful outcome. Successful negotiations have to reach effective, long-term agreement. This is satisfactory for both negotiation sides. Here, we come to the negotiation process itself, which starts before we sit down with our partners. Let's look at the negotiation process funnel, starting from the most time-consuming action to clenching the deal. If you want to go further into each step, please look at the additional material available on the project web. So, the funnel starts with preparation for negotiations, introduction to negotiations, needs analysis and awakening, presentation of the offer, resolving objections, negotiations, and concludes with the closure of negotiations when we clench a deal. Let's move on to negotiation strategies. Two key goals in negotiation will define your strategy. They are your final objective and creating a good long-term relationship with your negotiation partners. The factors that come into play in the development of your strategy are dominance, withdrawal, cooperation, smoothing, and most importantly, compromise. The word strategy comes from the Greek word strategikos, meaning stratos, as in army, and agein, which means to lead. It is supposed to mean the doctrine of leadership or leadership skills of the armed forces in war, and also the procedures how to achieve a goal. So negotiation strategies are detailed methods employed by negotiators to gain an advantage. They are often deceptive and manipulative when used in wars. However, we would like to stress that in business and sales, negotiations should use only ethical strategies so that they can achieve mutual win-win outcomes. You will find more detailed explanation of the different approaches, strategies, and tactics in the additional material. Furthermore, we must also remember that there are as many negotiating tactics as there are negotiators. And no negotiating tactic can replace a good strategy. If you want to gain something when negotiating, you must be willing to give something for it. A good negotiator will be able to assess what, when, why, and how much to offer, and what to get in return. Also, we must keep in mind best negotiation practices. Again, practices. Also, we must keep in mind best negotiating practices, which are: everybody is a negotiator and everything is negotiable. Believe in win-win, mutual gain. Win-win is a total attitude. Use the power of listening. Build in time and be patient. Keep things positive. Prepare, prepare, and prepare. Keep in mind that by not preparing, you prepare for failure. Beware of your assumptions. Set the stage. Focus on trust, relationship, and interests. Start slowly. Understand the other side's interests early. Begin with easier issues. Ask for what you want and think big. Be ready to challenge and never say no or yes. Say yes if. Make and manage concessions. Probe and bargain. Solve problems with creativity. Demonstrate fairness, offer and propose. Summarize often. Avoid deadlock and manage emotions. Let's continue with an overview of strategic marketing. What is strategic marketing? Strategic marketing is a way of marketing through which a company effectively differentiates itself from competing companies by focusing on its own strengths, both current and potential. It does that in order to produce a long-term competitive advantage for its products over its competition. With strategic marketing, you will develop one or more lasting competitive advantages in the market that your business serves or intends to serve. Furthermore, you will be able to allocate resources in such a way that you can fully exploit those advantages. Strategic marketing can be broken down into 3 phases: the planning phase, the implementation phase, and the evaluation or control phase. The planning phase is the most important as it analyzes internal strengths and weaknesses, external competition, changes in technology, and industry culture shifts. It provides an overall picture of the state of the organization. You will build your strategic marketing entirely on the results of the analysis done in this phase. Moving on to the implementation phase. This is the action portion of the process. If the company cannot carry out the plan that was determined in the early stages, then the hours spent planning were wasted. However, if the planning was adequately and competently structured, then the program can be put into effect through a sales forecast and a budget. Finally, the evaluation phase is the checking phase. This process involves ensuring that the results of the program are in line with the goals you have set. The marketing team especially the manager, will need to observe any deviations from the plan and quickly correct negative deviations to get back on course. However, just to be on the safe side today, let's have a look at guidelines for effective strategic marketing process. First, set measurable, achievable goals by ensuring they are clear and structured. It will be easier to accomplish your purpose. Base your plans on facts and validated assumptions through market research. Use simple, clear, and precise plans to detail what benefits you will offer your clients and how. Customers are driven by needs and desires, so a clear plan will target those to gain customer loyalty. Have a feasible plan by using research to decide the best way to connect with and engage your ideal customers, and then implement a plan your company can afford and carry to fulfillment to do so. Finally, ensure control and flexibility by customizing your business plans and goals to match the needs of the customers as they determine the success or failure of your company. Now, let's have a bit closer look at promotion. In marketing, promotion refers to any type of marketing communication used to inform or persuade target audience of the benefits and advantages of a product, service, brand, or issue. It helps marketers to create a distinctive place in customers' mind. The aim of promotion is to increase awareness, create interest, generate sales, or create brand loyalty. Promotion is also one of the elements in the promotional mix or promotional plan. These are personal selling, advertising, sales promotion, direct marketing publicity, and may also include event marketing, exhibitions, and trade show. Our module will include international digital marketing plan, attracting potential clients, and presence in fairs for the promotion of sales. International digital marketing plan, attracting potential clients. It is crucial that you establish goals for the digital marketing plan. The structure and content of the website and the action taken should be designed so as to achieve these goals. Your goals should be specific, measurable, and realistic. Most important of all, you must define your primary goals, the target audience and markets you want to focus on. These goals are getting contact from potential customers, selling your products through internet, getting new ideas for product development, increasing brand awareness, improving your customer service through digital channels, getting subscriptions to your newsletter to increase customer loyalty, reducing visits to your physical stores, allowing customers to do different transactions and processes online. However, what are the advantages of a digital marketing plan? First, it would be time efficiency. Then, unification of procurement, ease of operation, data security, complete negotiations are online, assistance in filling out forms, possibilities to compare your own offer with the price level in the world, and access to global purchasing sales trends. Presence in fairs for the promotion of sales. International trade fairs are one of the best ways to improve the visibility and awareness of your business and to attract new partners and customers. Here, our main points of interest are successful planning, which is the key to a successful trade fair presentation, and the volume of transaction concluded at fairs is decreasing, and the fairs are becoming an increasingly promotional tool. If you want to learn more about the trade fair benefits, you can follow the link on your slide. There are many advantages in attending a trade fair, and if we mention just the most important, these would be: you meet your partners face to face, The fair is more useful for companies that are already operating successfully in the market. It is an ideal opportunity to meet existing partners and gain new ones, as well as to obtain information on innovations and business trends, presentation of the company, and increased visibility of your enterprise. Finally, let's have a look at our participation strategy. Before entering a trade fair, you should prepare well to determine whether that fair is the right one for you and your business. Good strategy takes into account who the visitors are, fair statistics, who the other exhibitors are, where the competition exhibits, after-show report, references, synergies, complementary products, and so on. And finally, if you can, check it out in person. Always keep in mind that there are 3 objectives of promotion: to present information to consumers and others, to increase demand, and to differentiate your product. Now, this brings us to the end of the presentation today. Its purpose has been to get you interested in negotiations and more broadly in marketing approaches. For more detailed information, please visit our project website. Thank you very much for your time and your attention.